Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast. This is Selleck, and I was over here checking out my village. I wanted to see how the guys were doing. Let's see here. They seem to be doing alright. Going in and out of doors like normal. And I think because of the chunk loader, these things are fully grown. I'm sure if I wanted to, I could keep using those farms. But I was checking out my... This is a new guy here. What are you? Oh, you're the Thumbcraft fella, huh? But you're looking for emeralds. Well, you're no use. A few apiaries right here. Pretty cool. Or beehives, right? Whatever. Someday soon, hopefully, maybe I'll get into doing that a little bit. Whoa. That is very interesting looking. Well, I wanted to update you guys on what I've been up to. As you see here, I've been working on the mountain a bit. It's looking pretty good. Let's see if we can get a side view of it. As you can see, I built up higher here than I did right here. But, you know, that can be remedied. I believe I want it to come up just a bit higher anyways. Whoa, that is not loaded. I was like, that's really flat. I don't remember it being that. There it is. Okay. All right, much better. So, yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. Looks really good from this angle. Anyways, from other angles, it looks a little more strange. That's all right. Yeah, I started to work... load! Hey, you can see my my mines down there. It's actually pretty cool. Anyways, so yeah, little window. I started to build here, and I was gonna figure out how to build this way, but yeah, I haven't gotten around to it. Interesting thing, I'll show it to you at nighttime. You can actually see. Oh, you can see it right here. Look. You can actually see the sky through the clouds. Isn't that strange? Oh, sorry. Yeah. See the sky through the clouds through the basalt. I thought that was interesting. So you can see the stars at night, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, I've been trying to light up the place around here a little bit. It's quite a nice little area for mobs to spawn. I died of a creeper explosion here as I was checking things. I have a couple more things to trim up there, it seems. But today, what we are going to be doing, I'm going to be taking a break from mountain building, and we're going to be looking into doing a little bit more with the soul shards. Thanks for the tips from the last episode. I didn't know that about being able to combine soul shards, so we're going to look into doing that today. And also the splitting of the slimes. We're going to give that a shot and see what happens. Zombie. When slimes are split, do they forget that they don't have souls? So we're going to check that out, try that out today. But first, I wanted to talk really briefly about my plans for my industrial craft and buildcraft items, and also a little bit of the red power stuff. What I plan to do with this is I plan to put them up above. How far up above, I'm not sure yet. But I would like them to be floating on different islands. So I'm not sure how that's going to work yet. Am I going to have a buildcraft island and then a industrial craft island? I might have to have multiple islands. I'm not sure yet, but they're not just going to be floating in free space. They're going to be floating, they're actually going to be hanging from the volcano walls. And so what I wanted to work on briefly at the first of the episode here is what would it take to make something that looked like a large chain? You can imagine having, if you can look up here, say something up here, you would have a chain that looked like it was attached to the wall that sort of came down out a little bit and then had an island attached to it. So we would have these hanging islands with basically chained to the volcano wall. So I wanted to try out a couple of different types of materials here. Let's see. So I have well, first I start off with the first we'll start off with the ultra low current cable and see what that looks like. Okay. There we go. And I was thinking about just making a vertical chain like this. Oop, that's different. Down. And, you know, it's okay looking. All right. Let's try out these insulated high voltage. That sort of chain. Oops. Did I only have a few of those? I did. Let me go get a few more. To make high voltage, you use refined iron. And to make the insulated kind, you use this. So I have 7. We'll make a few more. 12. That'll be plenty. Well, let's make that's 5, I guess. All right. All right. Let's give this a shot and see this. I'm liking the look of this. Interesting. From a distance, I could probably pass for a chain. Alright, so now let's try just the regular high voltage cable, not insulated. Now that's not bad at all. It's sort of a strange look, though, with the way the gradient looks on these cables here. It's sort of strange. But, you know, maybe, again, from a distance, it might look like a chain coming down from the ceiling. That's pretty promising, actually. All right, so then I was thinking about iron bars. Iron bars, if you go vertical with them, just like straight up and down, oops, they look pretty cool because they have that spread. But when you try, I think when you try to do it like this, yeah, they look like fences then. Let's give it a shot here. Oop, I missed again. Yeah, there we go. Maybe. So yeah, that's a definite maybe, perhaps. All right, and then iron fences. I accidentally made some of these one day, and not really used them for anything. That's not bad. Maybe not as chain looking though. And then I have some of these, oops, yeah, the cobblestone structured pipes. Let's see that. Not bad. I could definitely pass for a chain. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think, at least for me, I would probably rank them. Let me get rid of some torches here and see what it looks like when it's dark. At least darker. Yeah, I think my leading candidates would be probably the high voltage and the cobble structured pipe. And I'd say probably this insulated. Actually, though, the low voltage isn't looking too bad now that the lighting's gone. Those just don't really look like chains at all. So yeah, I'm just gonna throw the iron, both the iron fence and the iron bars out. These are the only materials that I know of that I can do this kind of pattern with. I tried using the micro blocks, but they're really meant to go around blocks. They're really meant to decorate, go around this this box area here. So, I think that something like this is probably going to be my best bet. So I'm gonna hopefully by next episode I will have a prototype hanging somewhere. Um, part of the reason why I've been pushing to get my volcano built up is I have plans to be putting some things up in that direction, and also to be hollowing out a little bit more this direction. I want this to be able to basically go all the way up to the sky. And so I don't really know where things are going to land yet. This has been a fine temporary spot for all of my stuff. Of course, all this stuff needs to move soon, and so I feel like that building upward is sort of the linchpin at the moment for every other piece of the design of the base here. So yeah, everything will probably stay in place for now. Let's just dump this off in a random place. Let's see. These actually have homes. You don't have a home. So you are refined iron, and you are rubber. And we probably should light the place up again. So the main purpose of today's episode, though, is going to be experimenting with the soul shards. So what I am going to do, what I was thinking, actually I guess this is sort of a bad place to put these things, because I was thinking about putting a slime farm here. And it'll probably be temporary, but maybe make a little 8x5. I've never made a spawner for slimes before. I've made them for zombie spawners and skeleton spawners, because that's the vanilla spawner types. So since I've never made a slime spawner before, it's going to be an interesting experiment. So let's do this. Let me get my materials together, get everything charged up and all this stuff put away, and then we will dig into the side of the wall here and see what we can come up with. Alright, so we have everything we need, I believe. So what I'm thinking is we are going to go back 8 blocks in this direction, and then I'm thinking a 5 high room will be sufficient. Slimes do not swim upward, so they will definitely be grounded to this level here. And so if the cage sits at level 4 and then there's a block space above it, that may be unnecessary. I mean, this is a tier 5 shard, so we're going to have plenty of slime spawning. So I'm going to use my handy dandy, always press the wrong button, mining laser, and I'm going to hollow out this area, and then we have to think about how we're going to hold them and collect them. I'm not sure yet. I mean, we could do half slabs here and then go back 9. Of course, I guess if we do it right at 8, obviously there will not be any water overflow. The downside is then the little slimes can get through, which is not a huge deal. They don't really hurt you. They're pretty easy to kill. So maybe that will be what we want to do. Maybe we'll just make an area here that will sort of catch them so they won't be able to escape. Let me dig this out, and then we will set it all up. Die, Enderman, die! Alright, so I have it all hollowed out here, as you can see. Now, I want to use some red alloy wire. I will have to admit, I am a complete noob with this stuff. I have never used it, so I don't know how it works. Okay, I'm assuming, does this work? Yes. Okay, cool. So, let's do this. No, let's do this. You can do that? You can. Now what happens when I do this? Nothing. Oh. Huh? Yay. Okay. So now let's put up some glass. Well, you know what? I just want to do a quick experiment real quick. Ooh. Yep. Sweet. No problems spawning. Okay. Whoop. But we have problems lagging. Okay. Whoa. Crazy. Okay, this is gonna be chaos. That happens so fast. That was crazy. Okay. I'm still going. Alright, so here's my thinking. Let's go ahead and put our water down. Yeah. Torches help some. I made it 9 long. So yeah, that's right. So what I'm thinking is, I think we can just put glass like that. And what will happen? So yeah, I'm trying to think, what do I do with the small slimes? Because they are going to be the biggest pain. Let me get this up. Alright, so they can come through here, but I don't know that we want that. Let's see. If I move this away, they will drop down here. No matter what, they're going to drop down there. So if I took I have some stone slabs. If I did this. Yeah, okay, let me just keep going. Keep going with my idea here. Wrong spot. So my idea is not that. There. Okay, now 8. Interesting. Not what I had in mind. Okay. One here. That may work. So I can hit them from here. Kill them, and then the little guys will go here. Now, will they be able to jump out of that? I don't know. But let's not take a chance. I'm pretty sure they can't jump out of that. But I guess we'll find out, won't we? Okay. Learners here. Alright. Can you jump out? No, you can't. Wait, is there a guy right there? What is that? Oh, that's just a weird looking... Now, what about here? Yes, you can definitely jump out that. So, definitely going to have a full block there. That's fine. This is sort of awkward feeling to me, but it's not a big deal. Because I can just... I can sit here and do this, I guess. Oh yeah, that's not a problem at all. So that's not too awkward. Okay, now for the real test. I need a blank soul shard. I thought I had it already, but I don't. I'll probably combine it with a zombie. Here we go. Alright. So, what happens? Let's eat some food. Okay. Ooh, got a nice big one. Oh no. What the heck? I can't reach him. That's not a good sign. Oh man, oh there we go, okay. There we go. My sword's not on. Okay, now. So those didn't have any souls. Do you have a soul? Yes, look at that. Wow. Okay, now can I hit you from here? Yeah, much better. Whoa! Okay, that was not... Probably need to put some half... Just put a full block there, I guess, huh? Like this. Wow. Okay. Now, how many of these do I get? 14. Okay. So, the reason I'm doing this, in case you don't know or forgot or whatever, I have a nice, one of my main goals and original goals when I made the soul shard was to make something I've misplaced, obviously. Okay, well, I just did. What was that? Oh, you're still going. But are you? Yes, you stopped now. Alright, so the original reason I was doing all of this was to make a skeleton soul shard. Partly because, as you probably know, this is annoying. Whatever, I don't care. As you probably know, when you take a skeleton spawner to the end, it also spawns wither skeletons. And, see, I said to the end. To the nether. It also spawns wither skeletons. And that's what I would really like, because, I mean, what base is complete unless you have a beacon, or 2 or 3. And you also need them to make the portal gun, which is also a very cool feature of Feed the Beast. So there's a lot of uses for the skeleton spawner, on top of the fact that, well, now I'll never need arrows or bones again. But if I did have a need for them, I would have them available whenever I wanted. So I'm going to charge this bad boy up, and we'll probably get it to tier 4, which is 512. Which means I'm going to need to... There it is right there. So yeah, it's at 538 right now. What I would like to do... I've never combined these before, so I don't know how it works. So I might... Let's just go ahead and try it. I mean... Okay, yeah, it's a diamond. I've got over a stack of diamonds. And... yeah. So how do we do it? Do it like this? No. What about like this? Ooh. So that gives me a slot. Okay, so if I put this first. Oh. Well, that's easy. I don't have to experiment with that. I see how it works. So if I do this and this, gives me slime. 638, 17, and that's actually, look at that. You see the kill there? It says 777. And 17 plus 638 is not 777. So, I'm going to maybe bring this up to maybe just tier 2 and see what it gives me. So, I'm going to cut away and kill some slimes, and then we'll be back to experiment with it. It's a little loud. I'll turn it down. I like this new screen. Let's see, turn you down. Turn you down to 1%. I like the new escape screen there, game menu. How did you? I mean, I was supposed to say, how did you get through? But you didn't get through. So, yeah, if you ever are making a spawner like this, don't do what I did. Don't put a water block there and a water block there and a single block here. They have a really difficult time getting out. So what my plan is to kill the medium guys first. So that way I will know beyond a shadow of a doubt, oops, that they are soulless. Okay, let's go ahead and turn it off. It's probably enough for now. And so we're gonna get you, and I'll kill him with the sword, but after I kill all of these guys first. And I probably should have killed the small slimes first, because there may be some soulless... Oh, they're dying. Shoot. Yeah, let's just do it here. There may be some soulless small slimes in there that I didn't get. Okay, well that was not the right way to go about it. Doing well though. Okay, okay, the strategy is kill small slimes first, because they will definitely be soulless, then the medium slimes, and then the largest slimes. But I can't get to you. 2. Okay, you're not on. Now you're on. Okay, so now these guys have souls. So I can get you. Maybe. There you go. Alright, so these are also soulful. Hey, stop moving. Alright. Very cool. Okay, so let's give that another shot. Okay, so these are all small. Those are mediums. Let's get some big ones in here. Okay, so these guys, we know they don't have souls. So we'll just kill them with a regular sword. Okay. Now there's some small ones, but let's turn it off now. There's some small ones back there. I guess I'm just gonna live with it. I'm not gonna be able to do anything about that, and that's okay. So some of these will be soulless. There we go. Alright. But I need to kill them quickly because they will start drowning. And that would be a bummer. Yeah, you see, it's a really not a good way of... They're all having issues. Okay. Alright, I'm going to keep doing this over and over again until I get to... I'll go to tier 3. That's 256, which is not far away. I'll try that, and then we'll take it to the anvil. Alright, I finished up. It's a little, well, quite a bit above tier 3 now. And, you know, looking back, I only had to turn this thing on like 3 times. I probably really didn't need this elaborate of a setup for this. But, I mean, it was a good experiment anyways. It was interesting. So, let's see what happens when I... Let's see, put you here, and you here. Wow. Unbelievable. That was so easy. So I'm going to leave this here. So I guess in that sense, it's good that I did that. I might consider repurposing this and maybe, let's see what happens. I need to stop hopping around. Let's get rid of this water source block. And this one. So now all of the slime should go and pool right here, right? The small ones, and not drown, which is always a good thing. So let's put, let's see, you here. Yep, there we go. So now they'll just all congregate down here. I could probably just walk up and whack them from here. But let's give ourselves a little bit better viewing station. Yeah. Let's just give that a shot and see what it looks like. Okay, one big guy, whatever. You see oh, shoot. I had this problem earlier. There we go, I can get him. But just barely. Ooh, gotta turn, buddy. Had this problem earlier, but I could just go into my little section here and it was fine. There we go. So I have no idea if it's on or off. Okay, it's apparently off. Okay, we'll keep killing them. See how they funnel. Should all funnel and stop right there. Oh, and they can get out. Duh. Whoops. Okay, we're going to have to try that again. That was successfully unsuccessful. Yep. And I guess we'll have to do that too. Ooh, I got a better idea. Now I can get them. Okay. Nice. I don't think they'll be able to jump back over here. That would take some talent. And it's against the water stream as well. So let's kill you. Oh yeah. Easy. Easy, easy. Do I get everything? If I get all the XP, yeah, I think so. Guys, I would call that a success. I think that's actually a fairly successful build that I just built on the fly. Obviously, you can switch up the block types if you wish. Decorate the this up a little bit nicer if you'd like. I don't know that going 5 high is even necessary. I think definitely going 4 high is necessary because the large slimes need to be able to get under the spawner there. And you might want to do something like, you know, if you drop the ceiling down, it would be a lot easier to hide the wire, and it would look a lot more seamless if that's what you're going for. Of course, this was just a quick setup for me to charge up some soul shards, but I'm going to keep going with it. All right, I killed quite a few more slimes. I didn't really use the soul stealer, so I just did it the old-fashioned way with the nano saber. But that's all right. I didn't feel like wasting my vile ingots on it. So I have a creeper soul shard. I modified this guy up here a little bit. As you can see, let's go up and check it out. Let's see here. You come with me. All right. So yeah, I made it so that I wasn't, this one had 2 source blocks, and that was pretty silly. So I changed it to 1. Get you going. Right. No, wait, I need to go turn that on, don't I? That would be bad. Let's make sure that guy is turned on. Oops. Alrighty. Did I not turn it on? I'm sure I tested it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I reached this limit. I didn't know if it had a limit. For some reason I didn't think it did. Okay, something's not right. Let me see if I can figure it out, and then I will, I'll cut back. Okay, so it's on, for sure. I'm not sure. It said, I was reading the wiki really quickly, that it said it has a 255 block limit. So this is clearly less than 255. So instead of throwing my creeper soul shard, and maybe I did something wrong here, I don't know, we're going to throw this in here just to see what happens. Okay, so it is indeed on. We now have to pain. Alright, so I have to destroy you. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Put it back there. Make sure I put the red alloy wire on it. Here. Or not. There. And then, oh yeah. I accidentally made yeah, I had a stack of them in my inventory bar, and I was killing some things, and I accidentally killed like I don't mind having an angry zombie, but I accidentally have an extra skeleton one now. So anyways, let's put our creeper guy in here. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. That was scary. Okay, you don't do anything wrong while I'm gone. Okay, let's plug this up. Don't know if I really need to, but we will. Yeah, it's always dangerous when you're dealing with creepers, man. Especially a whole bunch of creepers. Could be a pretty bad day. Alright, so let's put our glass block back. Oh, we need to close this up. I'll get some smooth stone for it later. And we're just going to let it go for about that long. That's enough. I don't want just a ton of creepers spawning. Whew. Okay, get rid of you now. Ooh, they're at the back. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, let's let her rip. I'm gonna have this gunpowder for days. So watch them for a little bit, see how they go down. There's a 3 high block height there, so there should not be a problem as far as them going down is concerned. Okay. Okay. So it seems to be going fairly well. Some of them are dying, but that's okay. I mean, the main thing I want this for is for the gunpowder. I've never been much of a TNT user, but maybe I'll start being one. I don't know. I think it's going pretty well. Yep, and they're all one-hit kills here. Oh, oh, oh! Don't get too close. Oh, that would be bad. That would not be good at all. Okay. You know, I could put like some obsidian, and if I just didn't want to have to kill them all, just walk up to it and let it rip. I mean, I'd probably die, but... Oh yeah, look at all that. It's a ton. Huh. Alright, well, you know what? I think that is a successful day. That was a successful, successful trial. Successful? And then someday I'll learn to talk. But yeah, I think that the slime spawner is really cool. It just enables us to make all kinds of spawners. And yeah, I'm glad we have the ultimate unlimited gunpowder. That's going to be great to have around. And I want to work on, for next episode in between now and then, I'm going to be working on my island prototype. But yeah, I worked on that a little bit. That looks terrible. I changed the height on these a little bit just to see what it would be like. You can just ignore that. It's going to go away. That is just like the ugliest thing I've ever done. But I got tired of it and I left it. So, and I made some manual shut-off switches with some dirt. But yeah, so next, between now and then, I'm going to be working on making the mountain bigger. I'm going to be working on making our islands for the build craft and the industrial craft, the prototype for that. And then we'll be looking at... Oh yeah, I made some books too, so I borrowed some sugarcane. Yeah, so we're going to look at making this base fully operational here shortly. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. But guys, I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you think about the chains in the comments, and keep the tips coming. I'm really enjoying all the help, and it's making the game that much more fun for me. So again, I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys again next time.